Hello, dancers. So today we're going to be doing not one, not two, not three, but four arm variations on top of our step tap. So our step tap is really stepping and then tapping next to the foot that just stepped. You can have variations of that as well. However, we're going to keep it where we're stepping and tapping right next to each other. You can also start to do this at any point where you just tap where that stepping foot is, but you're stepping more side to side than in place. And then with the step tap, we're going to be going with our hip lift and putting that on top of the tap. Then we will go ahead and add those arms. So let's go ahead and get our feet warmed up. Step, tap, step, and tap. Step, tap, step, tap. We're going to go faster in just a moment and get our bearings with our tempo. 4, 3, 2, 1, step, tap, step, tap. So we haven't added the hip yet. We're just getting our tempo set with our feet. Step, tap, step, tap, step, tap, step, tap. Let's add that hip lift, but we're going to take our step tap and take it back slower. Then we're going to add the other one in. In 4, 3, 2, 1, step, tap, lift, step, tap, lift, step, tap, lift. Let's take it up a notch. Here we go. Step, lift, 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 step, left, step, lift. So now that we have our tempo established, we're going to go over the first movement that we have with it. Okay, so we are going to come in with our hands and then come out to the side in our neutral-esque position. You're going to carry your arms at about your rib cage right here, right underneath where the rib cage meets. You're going to just underneath that and then have your hands about at that level. Okay? When you step, that's when you're going to coordinate the hands coming in, and then we're going to come out on that tap, on that lift with the tap. So the first thing we're going to do is just slow down our feet. Step, tap, lift, step, tap, lift, step, tap, lift. Here's the first one. So we have in to out. And again, it's in to out. And again, it's in and out. In and out. So right now at this tempo, you could probably do one for each step tap, but when we go faster, it could potentially look a little bit more chaotic if the technique isn't there. So we want to just do one every two. Okay. So have in, out, hold right here, in, out, hold right here, in, out, hold, in, out. Let's get our feet up to tempo with the music. Step, tap, step, tap, step, tap, step, tap. So now if we do it just on your right foot, then we're going to have that in, out, and then hold one so it's not this the entire time. Okay, does that make sense? So we're going to wait for the music again. We're going to start on your right side with that step and tap. And here we go. Just that first one when your right foot steps. Here we go in 4, 3, 2, 1. Step, open, cross, open, cross. You can cross your hands. That's why I'm saying that. And you can come open. You don't have to though. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that again. Here we go. Step, tap, step, tap. You've got this. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Step, open. 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 Good. So now you have a little bit of the tempo established for yourself with the first variation. So we're going to continue using that tempo with the feet, and then we're going to work with the arms. So the next variation we have is getting that classic L shape in our arms, and your arm will be extended out for the hip that taps and lifts. So when I step on my right here, you see how this is the working hip, and then I'm gonna extend this way so we can give all our direction to this side of our body. Then when we come in and we switch, boom, and then open to the other side. So we have step, hit, step, hit, step, hit, step, hit, step. Go ahead and join me if you haven't already. You're coming center and up, center, up, center, up, center, up. We're going to take it fast in just a moment. Boom, here, and here, and here. And make sure to watch your arm, and as you come out, that you're not up here. We're going to speed it up. Here we go in 4, 3, 2, 1, and step, tap, 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 step, tap. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1, and hold. Yeah, so we have 2 variations, in, out, and the L shape. Yes. The next one we're going to do is very similar to the L shape, but instead of the up arm coming up, you're just going to place it behind your head with your palm up at the crown of your head. So it's going to be like this instead of here. So we're going to still have this switching motion depending on which hip we are working. Step, tap, step, tap, step, tap, step, tap. Right, left, right, left, right. We're going to add that arm coming in first in the center to prep. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hit, 1, hit, 1, hit. So now we don't come into the center when we are switching from side to side. That'd be a lot of arms in a really quick amount of time. It may look too chaotic. Good. Keep it going. You've got this. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes. The last one we're going to do is you're going to keep your arm bent, and that extended arm you're going to have down by the hip to accent each time it lifts. Okay, so we're going to start this one slow because it takes a little bit more coordination. But really what you're just doing is kind of pivoting the arm work at the elbow, the point of the elbow, and then just just allowing yourself to give a little bit of a hand flourish as you transition. Get that step tap in. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Step, tap, step, tap. So it's going to be here when you hit that left hip. It's going to be here when you hit this right hip. Here we go in 4, 3, 2, 1, and step, hit, hit. So you see how it's kind of pivoting and hinging at that elbow, that like axis of the elbow, versus really trying to make it big. You can totally change it up. It doesn't have to be right there, but for this particular one, it is. Nice. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to face you. We're going to go through all of them together. So as a reminder, we have in, out, in, up, in, up. Now we have out with the bent arm. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we have at the hip. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I'm going to do that facing you, and we're going to go on your right side first and then do all the movement. 4, 3, 2. Here we go. Just step, tap, step, lift, step, lift, step, lift, step, lift. 4, 3, 2, 1, and in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out with the arms. 1, ha. Next variation is that bent elbow. 1, hit, doom, hit, 3, hit, 4, hit. Keep it going with the tempo. 5, 6, 7, and yes. Now we're gonna do at the hip. Keep that bent arm there. And now we're gonna take that straight arm and we're gonna go ahead and bend it. 4, 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep it going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes! Way to kill it! So you can see how you can start to add your own moments in with the hands, going from here to here, or just straight up right here, right? This beautiful L shape, or one hand at the head, one arm out, right? Just depends on where you're coming from in your movement and where you want to go into the next portion of your dancing. Yeah, practice all of those variations. So when it comes to musicality time, you've already got all of these beautiful arm pathways in your repertoire. Have fun with this one, dancers.